What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Will back with another video, and today we got another interesting video topic. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. I'm not gonna get too much into that. Y'all know to do that, but let's get into this video. So today, I wanted to bring up and speak on an interesting topic. I feel like as Browns fans, a lot we go through and we go ahead and try to harp and debate kind of the same thing when it may be a bigger problem that nobody's really talking about. And me, I am a Kevin Stefanski supporter. I think Kevin is a great head coach. I think he's top 10. But it would be biased if we ignored the signs that he might be a one-trick pony. He might be patched. He might have, and might give this Cleveland Browns offense a ceiling. What do I mean by that? What do I mean by that? Kevin Stefanski learned everything from Gary Kubiak, his offense at least. With him learning his offense from Gary Kubiak, we do got to keep in mind that he's running the Gary Kubiak system. Learned that in Minnesota, came down to Cleveland, ran the first year with Baker, 10-6, great year, won Coach of the Year, won the playoff game. Right? Come back next year, year 2. What happens, everybody? The Browns offense, Baker Mayfield, and Kevin Stefanski were all, what's the word I'm looking for? They went backwards. They regressed. There you go, William. They regressed, right? So Kevin Stefanski, the Browns, and Baker Mayfield, 3 things Kevin Stefanski has a large part on: himself, his quarterback, and his team, regressed after the league got tape on Kevin and what Kevin was doing. Boom! Next season come. Deshaun Watson, Jacoby Brissett. Kevin somewhat still kinda sorta doing the same thing with Jacoby Brissett. But the difference is the offense got better. You got a great year out of Nick Chubb. You got the best year out of Nick Chubb. You got the best wide receiver year since Josh Gordon out of Amari Cooper. And not to mention, Deshaun Watson was there for 6 games. So we never really knew how Deshaun Watson to look based on in that Gary Kubiak system. We never talked about that. Never, ever. This could be a major issue. Deshaun Watson came, and Kevin and the Browns looked out of sync. They looked like they didn't really want to know what they wanted to run, and they looked like it needed time to work. It needed time to mesh, and that's okay. You feel me? Give Kevin, some slack. 2023 is upon us. What happens? Deshaun Watson plays 5 games. The first game, they won that football game by running the ball. The offense looked decent and good enough. Pittsburgh, they had their worst game of the season outside of the Texans game, in my opinion. Worst game of the season. By far, one of the worst games I've watched us lose. From an emotional standpoint as a Cleveland Browns fan. The Titans game come, the offense looked better. Deshaun Watson looks better. The Cardinals game come, Deshaun Watson looks better. The Ravens games come, Deshaun Watson looks better. The offense looks better. Deshaun Watson out for the season. The Browns had a good offensive game against the Titans, the Cardinals, the Ravens, and the Titans, the Cardinals, the Ravens, and the Bengals. Now, with them having them decent offensive games, the statistics of the quarterback play wasn't nothing crazy out of the world, right? And it doesn't necessarily need to be like the guy doesn't have to throw for 300 yards all the time for you guys to be satisfied. That's something that a lot of people got to grow out of. Like, we don't got to go and run to the box score to have arguments on freaking Twitter all day. Like, we don't have to. Let's just. Did the team win? Did the team win because of the quarterback? Did the team lose because of the quarterback? If the answer to did the team lose because of the quarterback is no, they won the football game. The quarterback play wasn't bad. No game that the Cleveland Browns won, they had bad quarterback play. No game that the Cleveland Browns won did Deshaun Watson play bad. No game. Outside of, if you want to be a nitpicker and go to the Colts game where he played for 3 snaps essentially, I don't count that game in his record. To me, Deshaun Watson was 4-1 last year. He has a winning record with the Cleveland Browns, and I know we're not talking about Deshaun Watson in this video, but it's getting to my point. Can Kevin Stefanski win outside of the Gary Kubiak system? The offense has struggled mightily since the league adjusted. He had adjustments for that, but you guys got to keep in mind the adjustments that he had for the Gary Kubiak system was with a Gary Kubiak type of quarterback. Was with a Baker Mayfield. Was with a Joe Flacco. Was with a Jacoby Brissett. Was with a DTR. You feel me? Now Kevin has to get out of that Gary Kubiak system and go back and try to start something fresh and start something new. He failed at doing that. Coming back in that year, in that season where Deshaun came back, but it was only 6 games. We don't know if he was able to do it. They didn't have no time to input the offense. It looked like they were building and working towards something. It looked like Deshaun Watson was improving every game. But that's still a question that's going to be that we need to answer. Because Kevin Stefanski, in all likelihood, is going to get a contract extension. Now, if he gets a contract extension and the Browns offense has another year of simply underperforming, and they're healthy, that is a big indictment on Kevin Stefanski's resume, because he might be a good coach, but if he can't win outside of the Gary Kubiak system, the Cleveland Browns will forever be capped off of the second round of the playoffs with Kevin Stefanski. So keep that in mind. Think about that at night. When you're in your Twitter debates, remember, it's bigger things that we need to remember. It's bigger things we need to talk about. Can Kevin Stefanski get the offense to work? He has yet to do it outside of the Gary Kubiak system. So we shall see. I think Kevin's more than capable of it. By the way, I know somebody probably thought I'm a Kevin Stefanski hater about this video, but I think they're going to get it all together. Make sure y'all, if you made it to 8:55 in this video, comment 8 minutes, man. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. Y'all know I got my clothing brand, Defig. This is one of my hoodies. I got t-shirts as well. Gifted. Everything about gifting, giving back. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got going on over here with my brand. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, not Snapchat. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, Twitter, my link tree always as well. My stuff is always right here as well. Y'all can always message me, DM me if you want a hoodie, anything. Y'all always reach out to me. But it's your boy Will. I appreciate y'all coming out, man. This is gonna cap off today's video. I'm gonna probably throw out and do another mock draft. I'll probably get y'all a mock draft video this weekend. I kind of enjoyed doing the mock draft and kind of going off being just the camera and going in and we looking at stuff and researching stuff. If you did catch my last mock draft video, still a good video. Only for the simple fact that the Browns haven't really made any moves besides getting Deontay Foreman. I don't think that changes anything I did in that video. That's just a little hint what we talked about in the video, running back position. But outside of that, man, y'all stay blessed. I love all y'all. If you watch this video, I love you too. And we out. Oh my God, the camera's cut off at the perfect time. Well, I'm not the cameras, the lights. I ain't even gonna edit it out, man. Y'all stay safe. I'm out. Peace.